This is Andi Purewal for Boxing Social. I'm now joined by Archie Sharp here at his open workout. Archie, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm well, thanks. How are you?
I'm all good, thank you. How has camp been then? Obviously you're going in there with Lyon Woodstock, and there's been a bit of a rivalry which we'll come on to a little bit that we've just seen earlier on. But how has camp been so far?
Yeah, camp's been brand new, do you know what I mean? I'm in good shape, great shape. I'm just looking forward to the 6th. Buzzing.
It's not only a big opportunity to make a statement for yourself, but it's also because of a rivalry. It could possibly, a victory would maybe catapult you up the rankings a bit further because of what's online.
Yeah, 100%. I think he's got a ranking of what, WBO 17th or something, or 16th. So listen, they'll put us straight up there onto the next bigger things.
Like I say, there's a rivalry, but you know, excluding that, what is Lyon bringing into this fight which you may not have come up against previously?
I don't know.
Have you seen much?
Cockiness, mouth, that's it. Not being funny, I've boxed all sorts. Do you know what I mean? Olympians, everything. People who come forward, people who go backwards, people who do all sorts. I spar with Ricky Burns, who's a pressure fighter, Joe Cordina, Luke Campbell, Martin Ward. Do you know what I mean? All these great fighters, I'm in there mixing. Conlon, do you know what I mean? They all go forward, back, everything. So, at the end of the day, whatever he thinks he's got, I'm there to match it, and I'll be too clever for him.
I mean, have you watched much of him or of any of his previous fights or anything?
I'll be lying if I say I haven't seen anything. Everything I've seen is exactly the same. I felt I was watching the same video over and over again. It's just come forward, swinging, and working in accumulation of shots, and just overwhelms his opponents.
Obviously, we've just had your workout, and there's some words being said. I don't know what was being said because I was on the other side of a ring, and then he started hitting the pads outside. Well, what was all that about?
He's under pressure. Too much pressure's got to him. I've come up here with my trainer and me, 2-man up to Leicester. He's come here with a few of his pals. Listen, you can't intimidate me, mate. I'm a fighter, man. I don't give a fuck for no one. So at the end of the day, you can stand there shouting about and everything. I don't care, mate. So you don't intimidate me at all. Done pads there to try and take the limelight off me because you know I'm too sharp, too quick, just too much better for him. I mean, you'll see that on Saturday.
Why is it that where's this rivalry come from? Where's all of these exchanges come from?
The thing is, what you've got to see is that he's done it with everyone. Do you know what I mean? He's chucked everyone's names up on Twitter. He's just trying to get his name out there. Listen, you can't blame the man. He's trying to get out there. But at the end of the day, if you're going to talk like that, no problem. But you've got to back it up as well. Like I say, he's mouthed off and called out everyone on Twitter. There's a lot to say to me on Twitter, but I've got my chance in there on Saturday to put things right.
So do you feel that maybe he's overlooked you then, and he's
overlooked me, he's underestimated me, he's overlooked me. He's basing my style on my 13 fights as a pro. So yeah, listen, it's what it is. I know he'll go back after that fight and he'll talk to his team and go, what the fuck's happened? So that's my honest opinion, so there you go.
So come Saturday night, what type of fight do you expect it to be?
I'm going to school him. He can come rushing, swinging, do whatever he wants to do. And yeah, he'll be embarrassed because he won't know what to do. He's going to get hit with shots that he's never been hit with. And bearing in mind, every fight he's at, he gets hit a lot. Against Journeyman, against Poxton, against whoever you want. I think I can count 10 shots in 13 fights that I've actually been hit. So the boy gets hit, and I'll just be hitting and not getting hit.
I spoke to him earlier and I'm speaking to you now. You're both very confident that you're going to come away victorious. Does that add pressure to either of you?
No, not at all. Not at all. This is what we're doing. Listen, if you thought you was going to lose, there's no point getting in the ring. Like I say, I'm a fighter, man. I don't care for no one. I'm in there to win. Do you know what I mean? I'm in there to win. And that's what's going to happen on Saturday.
We've obviously got Sam Bowen on the undercard as well. When the fight was announced, you know, you three were on at the table for a press conference, and you and Lyon were both saying whoever wins would like to look at Sam down the line. Is that something that you'll be keeping your eye on, his fight, and maybe an opportunity which could arise at some point?
Listen, Saturday's all about me and Woodstock, in my eyes. That's the only fight I've got concentrating on at the minute. There's great fighters in the weight. Sam Bowen's a great fighter. There's loads out there. So at the end of the day, like I said, I picked my WBO European up on Saturday. Sit down with the team and see what's happening. But like I say, Saturday's my main focus at the minute.
And what do you make of the rest of the card? O'Hara Davis and Jack Catterall as well.
Great fight, great fight. Do you know what I mean? Listen, it's a great card. Obviously, Nicky Adams is on. There's some great fights on. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a great night of boxing.
And this week we've had the Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury press conference tour. Have you seen any of it?
I've seen bits and bobs, yeah. Same bits and bobs. Fury's going to school him, and he beats Joshua as well.
Well, Archie, I know you've got to shoot off, so thank you for speaking to Boxing Social.
No, thank you very much. God bless me.
Yeah.